I want to share a moment of my life that happened when I was 12 years old. It is quite common for some people that they get job translation from one location to another location. And it happens with my dad too. But it's hard for me to get comfortable and settle in a new location. My dad got a translation, so we moved to a new location. My dad took an apartment on the 21st floor. It took us a few days to settle everything at home. After that, I started going to high school. I leave home early in the morning for high school. So on the first day when I stepped in the lift, there was no one around me, which scared me. When I reached the 13th floor, the lift stopped and the doors opened. Then I saw a beautiful woman standing outside. She was taller and well dressed. She then entered the lift. She said hello to me. I said hi to her. She said, I never saw you before here. On this I replied, yeah, we just shifted recently. She said, oh, great. The lift then stopped at the ground floor. There we both stepped out. I moved to catch my school bus. There I met a kid who seemed to be the same age as me. After talking with him, I found that he is also of the same class and in the same high school. So we become friends. I was happy that I got a new friend in this new location. The meeting with that woman happened again after 3 days. She entered the lift on the 13th floor. She smiled looking at me, so I smiled a little. But this time she said nothing to me. We both were silent. The lift stopped at the ground floor, then we both moved on our way. My friend usually comes before me to catch the school bus. The bus came, then we both went to school. This time I told my friend regarding that beautiful woman that she lives on the 13th floor. After hearing this, my friend halted for a while and then he said, no one lives on the 13th floor. Then I said, I saw that woman twice. Then he said, I think I know who you saw. I asked, who is she? He said, a few months back a woman died on that floor. After that everybody left from there, because her soul is still there. No one goes to that 13th floor. I said in shiver, the one I saw was. He said, ghost. After hearing all this from him I was scared a lot. When our school is over for the day, we head back home by bus. When me and my friend were in the lift, he said in my ear slowly, be careful with that ghost on the 13th floor. He then stepped out from the lift on the 5th floor. Since I was not alone in the lift, I was not in much fear. After going home I got refreshed. During dinner I asked my mom, does anybody live on the 13th floor? My mom said, don't know honey, why? I said, nothing. The next morning I stepped in the lift. I was in full fear. The lift stopped on the 13th floor. The doors opened. I was looking outside the lift. It was very dark. Suddenly I saw a black shadow of someone standing in that darkness and it started slowly coming towards me. My heartbeat raised. I started clicking on the door closing button continuously. It was heading towards me and I was trying to close the lift doors. Before the doors got closed it reached me and screamed. Then I suddenly woke up in full sweat and fear. Then I came to know it was a bad dream. Then I drank some water and slept again. This time I woke up after listening to the morning alarm. I got ready and stepped in the lift. I was so much in fear. The lift did not stop on the 13th floor. I felt relaxed. When I met my friend, he said, are you still alive? He was making fun of me. I came back home after school. I was doing my work. Someone hit the doorbell. My mom was busy in the kitchen. So I went to open the door. When I opened the door I saw that women on the 13th floor were standing. I then started screaming very loudly, then ran to the kitchen and told my mom, ghost. I was just saying ghost. Then my mom started heading towards the door. I moved slowly behind her. When we reached, she entered inside our home. I again started saying ghost, ghost. My mom said sorry to that woman for my behavior. That woman then said I am not a ghost, I am in charge of the 13th floor, which is a service floor. I go to the service floor to verify that everything is working fine. Then I understood that whatever my friend said was a lie. During the same time, my friend listened to what that woman was saying from outside, then he entered my home. He then started laughing at me. By watching this my mom and that woman come to understand what might have happened. So they also started laughing. Then I got angry inside me, but after that I also started laughing. We all were laughing.